shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Saint, and every morning that I get up, I am blessed. And I'm sweating from my workout, so I'm going to address this morning's purpose, this morning's message. And it's one that really started sinking in yesterday when I found out that my truck was going to get towed, and all sorts of drama from back home was starting to reach me in this perfect paradise. And I realized how quickly fear steals the now, right? It steals life away from living. And I'm so perturbed by not only my truck getting towed, obviously, but just how quickly I go from living in a fantasy world of, well, it was rainy yesterday too, so that didn't help, but vacation places where I'm not bugged by getting woken up by someone in the morning. I determine my own life. I asked for this many years ago to be able to travel and live abroad, and however it functioned, whether it was teaching or my own business or whatever it took, I wanted to be in this mode where I can stretch my body out and feel every cell, feel every breath, and work out and stretch and take my time and eat good foods. And I'm meditating every morning now since that huge meditation moment. And when I realized that my brain wanted to solve topics or fix topics, it was getting off track. There was literally an obsession of control. I had some kind of control in my life. And as I started to wonder or realize that life gets taken so quickly, not only from my friends being murdered or kidnapped and murdered, or just any sort of accident that happens to people, but the fact that we don't control life. If we knew what the future would bring, we'd all be at the lottery table, but it's not what has happened. It's what we don't know what's going to happen that makes it so exciting. This thrill of life, this viva, this unknown makes it exciting. You might meet someone that you love today. You might have a great conversation today. You will get to experience life again today, and that is such a blessing. It is such an amazing experience to feel the wind on our backs, to heal ourselves. Let me move this fan on me, I'm sweating. A lot of this stuff is so dragged in the rigmarole as I'm listening to these self-help tapes and 8 steps to living in the now. But one of the now moments is like brushing your teeth, drinking water. Do you really absorb the molecules of water into your cells, or do you just gulp it down and just get satisfied? I'm swallowing nature, you guys, and you are too. And there's so many other foods out there that block that nature. So many different ways that we tend to block out this nature. It's so exciting to live life that you can't wait to get on your phone or talk to someone or connect. And these are dopamine-filled experiences. It's going to make it feel like the best thing since sliced bread. But living without fear, as your good boy Biggie Smalls said it, without fear, we get to enjoy life more without it trying to steal moments away from us on us. Oh no, I got to live inside my head real quick and calculate something. I got to fix this topic. I have to bust out my mental calculator and worry about it. And worrying is literally stealing the moment. And that's something that I've been working on so hard, especially yesterday when they was telling the truck. It's like there's always something that's going to make you want to light up a cigarette. There's always going to be something that's going to make you want to take a drink. There's always going to be something disappointed in this view, again, of living in a reality of what I really want to happen in my life, or do I live in this reality where I worry about the things that might happen and would really affect me? And the truth is as I get to be here in Brazil and sit on beaches and be quiet and meditate and put in the headphones, I realize that my brain likes to jump to fixing fires, right? I like to get my hair burned and run around and anxiety, go call out my friends, look at social media, whatever it does to distract myself from just being myself and being in the moment. And go, dude, I got blue walls. How cool is that? I used to stay in my room too long and play on the computer, and now I got the windows wide open. There's no screens here. I was going to say there's no electricity, but it's no gadgets except for this my backup phone, and I lost the other phone, and gratefully, thankfully, some of the Google photos were backed up, so I wasn't completely lost in my journey, and all my photos there, it was backed up, so I'm grateful. And I'm grateful just to be alive, man. I mean, there's a lot of my friends that didn't make it. They don't get to enjoy this process of living, and the next day not knowing what the next day will bring, and it's so exciting to be this way, right? When we get to be in the moment and go like, oh shit, I'm really alive. I'm really in Brazil right now. Oh shit, I really did lose weight. Oh shit, I really did have these things. It's not a calculation of achievements. It's experiences, right? It's experiencing the breakfast in the morning, like, oh man, I can't wait to have my cashews and acai and granola. It's gonna reinvigorate my body and heal it because I'm beating it up and I can feel my core. And now I'm not just doing sit-ups, I can feel the muscles inside my stomach. I can feel my body respond, and all these things would normally not happen because I'd be pushing through, right? I'd be doing push-ups, pushing a barbell, extenuating myself. Can I say that word? Extenuating myself and making myself not exactly living inside myself, but trying to control myself. So it's this idea of this control. Oh, how people view me instead of just how I am, like how I am right now in the moment, and how do I feel in the moment, instead of trying to digest what this person. Since I was a child, it was like, does anybody else feel this way? And instantly my self-consciousness started to rise. Anybody else having their nose run in class? Is anybody else sneeze a lot? Is anybody else wondering about anybody else? And all of a sudden, calculating all this data. I'm human computer. I'm like, what's this person doing? What's that person doing? What are they like? What are their traits? Are they feeling all right? Instead of, how am I feeling? Where is my mind at? What am I going to do with my life? It was so many other external thoughts. It's like, oh shit, they've taken my truck. This external thing. It's this property that we only have these possessions for so long, but none of us can take it. I think of a pharaoh's hand trying to drag the power into his tomb. It's like, even if it's the biggest pyramid in the world, you're not taking it with you. And the only thing that you have with you is your life. You don't have anything else. I mean, we love to think, how much money do I have in the bank? I'm going to be okay today. Or what else can I buy? I'm going to be big. 70% of our economy is consumerism, believe it or not. So we're addicted to consumerism. We're making Jeff Bezos now the second richest man in the world. There's got to be something more to life, more of a service than a buying, right? Like, and I just mean this in all, I should put this service over buying, but, there's so much of us that think that it's external. Like, if I'm on a reward system, right? Like, yeah, I'm in Brazil, this reward system, this counting of achievements, this counting of gifts, this counting of the prizes. And little monkeys think this way. It's like, ooh, this little monkey's got more grapes than me, bigger grapes than me, must be happier than me. And we make the wrong conclusion. The happiest person is living in the now, the one that's absorbing their child on their lap and knowing that that child's going to grow up and be them in the circle of life. When we get disconnected from that circle, we put ourselves internally in our circles, like, well, do I got the right outfit today? Or how do I feel today? Instead of, am I being alive right now? Like, right now, not like in this future thing where, like, oh, I got this big meeting or business plans or anything else that distract us that we have no control over. So we have no control over the past anymore. It's gone. There's no rewinds. There's no resets. It's no blowing on the disc and throwing it back in there and trying to Nintendo it back up. That's gone. And then the future is really not in our control either. So there's like this figment of our imagination that we live in these worlds where we ruminate and stress about the past and things that are already gone, and we waste our now on the past. And then we definitely are Nostradamus and crystal balls and reading the future. So not one individual does this, and yet we tend to obsess about it and overthink, and it's an addiction. Overthinking is an addiction to be in our heads all the time. And I realized how much of my life I wasted on being an overthinker. I didn't know. I just thought if I was super focused that I can manifest my own reality. And trust and believe, I am manifesting my own reality. I said I wanted to travel. I said I wanted to be here 10 years ago. I just want to travel. It's what makes me happy. Allows me again to wake up on my own time. Nobody's my boss. No one's going to rush in or threaten me. Nothing of that nature is going to happen. I can take my time to stretch out my mind and my body and do physical fitness till I'm ready to get into the day, till I'm ready to get into society, and I'm ready to accept other energies. But when I have the opportunity, like in the morning, to really get into my energy, I'm going to find myself. It took me almost 8 hours to unwind and rest and sleep. How long am I going to take to wake up? How many of us just rev the engine immediately, throw coffee down its fuel pipe, and go like, go, 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 bora, 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 as they say here in Brazil. It's like all of us are doing this, like rush to the phone, rush to conversations, get back in the game, hyper competitive, and none of us are really living in the moment. Like the trees take their time. They open the flower and close the flower. Sun rises, sun sets. Most of us are trying to leave that open up all the time, and this doesn't make any sense. It's making our systems rev at high RPM, which doesn't allow us to breathe regularly. Now we need turbo boosters to breathe, and that's where the coffee comes in. And there's all these other external things to, someone else has got drama, not let me focus on myself. I'll focus on their drama, be cat and save a hoe. Meanwhile, I'm sucking down a cigarette just to equal myself out. And all these crutches, like who in the morning goes, yeah, cigarette, the first thing in my mouth. I'm like, I'm back alive. Like, oh my God, again, the pharaoh in the tomb, like something's giving me a life again. Like every morning, the blessing. And that's what I do this show, is the morning marijuana motivation. It was about to be the morning marijuana meditation, because that's what I've been doing every morning, is get my mota in and breathing and just relaxing and getting back into the headspace I got the other day of what is important right now. Like, you getting to schedule the day. It's almost like your itinerary is like, what kind of exciting things am I going to do with my life today? And not in a planned itinerary kind of way, but in a I'm not sure what my next thought's going to be. I'm not sure what my next encounter is going to be. This excitement of the adventure is all in front of me, and it's in front of you too, dude. Like it's right there. It's like if we want it to be tangible. And like I said, everything that I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to feel great. I wanted to be abroad. I wanted to walk in the sand. I love living this kind of life, hammock life. And 10 years ago to make myself do it, and I would love to see her go, oh, I got all the money to do it forever. Let me buy you a trip out here. I'm not wealthy like that. I'm life wealthy. When you're talking about Bob Marley, was what you mean riches, man? I have life forever, and that's my riches, is that I'm living my life right now. I buy no juicy mangoes from the Amazon, bro. Like, I'm literally on the fucking beach every morning. People pat me on the back, like, nice to meet you, your aura's here again, good morning, how are you? And socializing with other people and witnessing their energy, and witnessing surfers and people kissing and all sorts of energy. And I get to accept it into my world, into my life. I painted the walls blue. I painted it in Brazil. I was like, let me place myself here on the chess set, and then I'll get to expand my moves from there. Most of us are obsessing about the moves before they even start. We're not even living, we're just existing. And I didn't want, again, my friend, there it is. Patrick exists more, it's just, I want them to exist more. There's more to life than what kind of car am I whipping, or what's my daily Instagram post, or let me prove to everyone else that I'm alive, and just live. Like, I don't have to prove it to anyone. The moment I have to prove it to someone, I stop living. I actually have to put up this awesome waterfall shot of me looking beautiful in a foreign country and stop it so I can share it with you. And I really don't want to stop it. I just been trying to explain to people, I just really didn't want to stop that meditation the other day. I was so deep into my world, I had to express it differently. And as I expressed myself openly, honestly, and completely, I've been explaining to people that I am an overthinker. I am an addict. I am a person that likes to chase the high life. I love living on the edge and living out on the on the top floor with the hot tub and my DJ set. I want to push it to the limit. Yet I'm also been driven this way, so it almost blew past me. All these cool, super cool moments became blurs, like I wasn't there. And then it's like, did it even happen if I wasn't there? And that's when it was an aha moment, like, yeah, I'm done with cocaine. I'm done with losing my memory and blacking out and not being in the moment and losing my phones and all this other shit. I lost more than a day of my life. I lost my consciousness. And that's something that we all do all the time. We voluntarily give up our consciousness. We just go, shit, wake up in the morning. This is just part of the game. Plan another day of life. Let me see what's on this phone. Time, date. Oh, answer this, answer that email. I'm a data processor. Like, that's not what mornings are about. Mornings used to be about, like, family and loved ones and being able to touch the real ones in front of your life and absorb that you are alive again. And, like, where's the sun in the sky, and what's the weather like, and how am I going to interact with my environment that day, instead of data, email, quick response, all this other stuff that we get so distracted. And I just didn't want that to steal my lifespan anymore, and I don't want it to steal your lifespan anymore. It's this awesome thing called life. We can be eating the juicy mangoes and kissing someone instead of texting someone and answering emails. And I know it sounds like disconnected, like call it the default world, right? But going from the default world to a spiritual world is so healing. It's this thing where you realize that you're a part of the healing, and you're part of the love, and you receive love, and you give love, and you share your experience with everyone that you meet, and you encounter somebody. All of a sudden you're sharing that life force with them. And that's what Saints Brand's all about, is to light up the world and light up our halos and make sure that we touch people's hearts and light them up and let them know that they're alive and let them know that they feel better after meeting you in the exchange, versus it was just a quick text or something else that was impersonal. I wanted to be personalized and touch people, and that's why I did this show. It's like reach, preach, and teach, and people are going, you're inspiring people. And I'm grateful to inspire people, man. I'm inspired myself. I just get something from life. I squeeze the shit out of it, dude. I'm telling you. And I try to rub it into my pores. This is something that distracted by insecurities when I'm not distracted by outer stimulus. And that's something I just want to bring up today. See where your mind's at. Because the quiet, calm mind chooses where its mind wants to be at, versus dictated to by a phone. You wake up, oh shit, I got this problem, I got to jump on it, I'm on fire, trucks got stolen. I'm powerless to this fucking truck getting taken. All you guys are, oh, it's a truck, Mark. And I'm like, this truck is taking my freedom umpteenth amount of times. It's taking me off of planes before anyone. I've been arrested federally off of a plane flying back into my country last year. I was arrested before Thanksgiving after I lost my shop. Super depression. There's so many other things that just literally have tried to steal my sunshine, steal my light, and steal that halo above my head, and I'm fighting for it back. I'm fighting for the moment to stay me and stay myself and be all that I can be and be limitless and shine on and fucking get to this level where, yeah, I'm shining from within. I have this beautiful thing called my life, man, and I've been able to witness and feel my older memories again, like walking around Finland, and it's just random things, like wow, that was real. It was really springtime, and I was really there with my friends, and get that kind of reminiscing. I don't hold on to it too long. I'm not just living in the past, but like these moments that I would have been a blur if I keep packing on the stimulus, which is like all dopamine, or I'd let it drip into my serotonin, into my deep memories, and feel that feeling again that, yeah, man, oh shit, I was in Germany. There was that old church that day. I was living in the moment. I was eating chicken schnitzel by the 16th century church in Frankfurt. I would have been a past moment. I would have never got to mention it or relive it or be in that moment if I wasn't in that moment at that moment. And how many moments do we really remember? Do you remember me drinking that water earlier? If I didn't put it into my consciousness, it probably would have gone past me. How many bottled waters do we pass up? How many meals do we pass up? And I pause for the cause. I literally reflect on this miracle that every time I want to go somewhere, that I'm safe. Every time I want to eat something, it's what I want. And I'm manifesting these meals in front of me. I'm manifesting these travels and experiences in front of me. It's such a blessing. I got friends calling me over to Costa Rica. He sold all of his businesses to live abroad. He didn't even plan on starting his little spin business. Shout out to Eric Tyler. It's one of those things where it was like, wow, dude, I got an invitation to Costa Rica right after Brazil. It's almost like people are like, you ever coming home? Kind of not. Like, I kind of want to keep going. I'm with Hawaii, make with Bo. Shout out to Bo Hawk. He's got 7 acres on Hawaii, and we can make bamboo bongs. Like, all my blessings are in front of me. Where's the fear? Now that they've taken the truck away, now I guess I'm more free than before. And we think about this Taoism. The guy goes, maybe lucky, maybe not. I think you've heard the story where his son falls off the horse, breaks his leg. They go, oh man, that's really not unlucky. The next day, the soldiers come in and try to recruit him, but he had a broken leg, so they got to leave him. Wow, how amazing is that? Like, is it luck? You don't know. Me losing my phone, was it lucky or not? Was it teaching me a lesson or not? Me losing the truck, is it giving me my actual freedom instead of it keep being the vehicle that gets me arrested? I don't know. I'm okay with not knowing, and that's the part of it. It's like, I think our brains are so glued to, if we put more concentration, more protein, more brain power to problems, that we're going to have less problems. And the truth is, this is always ebb and flow. There's always going to be chaos. There's always going to be beauty. That's the part of living. Like, it was raining yesterday, makes me enjoy the sunshine more today. And that's just facts. Like, I was just like, okay, yesterday's going to be a stay-at-home day, eat pizza and shit. Listen to videos and stuff. Okay, I can cash in a day like that. But today, my now is shining. My now is real in front of me. Right now is to take this shower, go out to the beach, eat that beautiful breakfast I was just telling you about that I always get, smile as much as I possibly can, let my life be fulfilled because I'm here. I busted my ass and lost stuff. I lost my Captain Kirk chair and furniture before this so I could be here. And now I'm losing my truck so I can be here. And it's like giving up these things. Loss and letting go is part of the process. It's like, these are just possessions trying to possess me. I'm not them. They're not me. So you can burn down people's houses. That happened to my friends. A shout out to Dana Goldstein. Sorry, bro, that happened to you. And my friend Mary. Mary? Is it Mari? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But Marie, sorry, that's what stuck in my head. But my friend Marie, I hooked these two up, and now they have love. They have a new journey in their life. How many people do you know, if their house burnt down, that they'll be able to live? Keep living. And that's all you want. Like I keep talking about that Titanic, all you want is your life. When you're swimming away from that boat, life's the biggest game going. So as I've been blessed to have a motorbike accident in Thailand, it taught me immediately that I wasn't my fucking wallet. I wasn't my fucking helmet. I wasn't the cell phone. I wasn't the camera that was busting in my pocket. I was my life. As it gets stolen away from me every sneeze, I'm my life. I'm the breath in my lungs. I'm the oxygen on this planet. I'm the trees breathing. I'm the waterfall drinking the water. I'm on this beautiful planet that just allows me to keep existing. And blessed be if I can exist more, as much as I can push it, further out there than ever before. So anybody that's listening to this message now, get into your limitless life. Reach past your fucking TV screen, reach past your phone, reach past your fear, and just ask yourself, truly, what's going to make me happy? And not in a purchased happy, because there's no happiness on the shelf. There's none of that. Taking away the negative thoughts that are in front of us right now, and taking away the worry and the fear and the insecurities and all those things that still shine, and just shine on. This is the best, one of my new shirts, but shine on, man. Shine on into the now, that you have the breath in your lungs, that you have this system that's pumping blood through you and giving you sensation, giving you the ability to taste food. And these are the things that make me happy. These are the things that give me ultimate happiness, more than my bank account, money, popularity, products. All these other things are external, can be taken away from me, can be burned, can be all those things. But what they can't do is be me in the moment, my being, my soul, my existence, and I'm so grateful to have this existence. I can't even tell you. I'm pitching myself like, whoa, I got this whole room. Shit, man, where I'm from, or my other friends where they're at, they have like 6 people to a room. I'm one human being, and I get this beautiful blue wall. I love blue. It's my favorite color. And I get to leave with cool people next to me, and they engage me and smoke me out in the morning, and help me, and make me feel all right, and help me order pizza and things like that. My experience is awesome, and I want to keep it going awesome. And the best way to keep it going awesome is stop living in the past, stop living in fear, stop living in insecurities, and letting all these stupid things that like a person's whole life can be snorted through. Like their whole existence was worry. We might think about like our moms, grandmas, or aunts. Like they just all they do is worry, be safe, and you're like, I'm being alive. How about that? Being alive, most important to me. So, being alive, living in the moment, living in the now. This is this morning's marijuana motivation. You can go read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. You can do some videos on YouTube that we're really working on. There's plenty of people dropping a lot of knowledge about the power of now, and us not doing that overthinking in our brains that we all do. I find it fascinating that I'm not the only one. I was like, for the longest time, I thought it's just me, but it's not just me. It's a lot of us, and it's unfortunate. So I want happier souls out there. I want more saints. I've been saying it for a long time. Happy people are what I want to be around. You get what I'm saying? So if we can get more people to not be in the dark side, if you will, and we get more people that are more enlightened, more spiritual, more in tune with themselves, whatever that takes, that morning break, the morning manifestations, gratitude journals, all these other things. I'm just giving the tips that helped me get here. So if you want to travel the world, if you want to start your own business from nothing, if you want to be truly happy, then this message reached you. After 27 minutes of me going live, you can hear these words. Know that another human being has done it. You can walk on water too. You can attain anything that you wish to attain, especially if you're getting this message and you have access to internet. Like billions of people that don't even have access to internet. So here we are. We're the lucky few to be able to reach each other, but we're also able to disconnect and reconnect to ourselves. So disconnect from the digital shit, the stressful shit, the outer shit, all this stimulus. This is all external. And get in tune with our internal. What kind of foods are we eating? What kind of people are we meeting? And how are we treating ourselves? How are we feeling? These type of things are going to enhance a human being, and you can see it in other human beings. You can see somebody that's in tune with themselves. You can see somebody that's really balanced, and they're smiling more and glowing, and the halo's on. The halo's on. You're like, how did you do that, dude? Like, how do you get your halo going? And the truth is it comes from within. It's not external. There's nothing you're going to credit card swipe or prove your credit score to get this. This is something that this is life points. And so as I inspire people, I put the light back on them and go, come on, join me. Come on this journey. It doesn't have to be on the same destination on this planet as I am, but it could be anywhere. There's so many people that deserve your light, the message, the language. So it's like share. As long as we're sharing with each other, as long as we're caring with each other and living with each other, oh, what a Merry Christmas we'll all have. So it's your morning marijuana motivation. On my heart from the start, your boy Marky Saint's addiction. I'm addicted to this life. I'm addicted to the good things from life. I have to get off of my old addictions that were fucking me up and distracting me and keeping me from this happiness. And I want to thank my new addictions for keeping on a new path, a better path, a happier path. So if you're blessed, go ahead and subscribe, share to that friend that needs that message. We all have that friend that needs that message. Go ahead, copy the link, drop it in their messenger, let them digest it. That's exactly why I do this show for. It's free. So is subscribing, so is liking, and so is sharing. So on my heart from the start, it's peace and love. And as always, Chigathon, that means goodbye but not forever. And I will see you on the other side. Thank you for your time, and go be free. Go triple dog dare you to put your phone down right now and think about your existence, think about your life, and live in this moment now. So I triple dog dare you. So get off this thing. I'm going to get off this thing. I'm going to go be free. Peace and love. I'll see you on the other side.